stability, and 1 from Uganda. The total is 18 in number. I think the sector headquarters. I would like to thank you also.
To be accompanied by the deputy.
And extend your expert knowledge.
He has received the certificate. We can. He has received a medal. You can only receive it after a successful completion of the mission. The chances are high that he may dream himself in Jirib. He received the medals, even sparkling, and the prestigious certificate. The next recipient is Major Mubarak Hassan Mohar.
And so you may look like you have been here for several years.
Is receiving the prestigious certificate, ladies and gentlemen. We can give him a round of applause.
The contribution that you rendered to the mission.
That really ATMIS has had a lot of achievements.
I take this opportunity to congratulate you for your effort in order to restore peace and stability in Somalia and in all of Africa. Your contribution in this mission is very important. You bring your skills and experience, but also you learn much. You learn to work or to operate in a multinational mission. You learn on culture, different culture. You learn also on a different field. So you have a good background which will help you to in the future in your military career.
I want to congratulate you personally and severally for the respective roles that you played. I take note that most of you were either in the intelligence branches, operations, and mostly, logistics. None of those is the lesser one. And I want to believe that your contribution was appreciated amongst your colleagues. Working in a multinational environment really goes with a lot of learning. And I want to believe that really you have also gained. This may not have been your first mission abroad, and I want to believe that you have just added unto the knowledge that you may have had in terms of how you work together, how you network, how you humble yourself to ensure that you learn not just the cultures and the languages of people, but of course how you can synergize in such an environment to ensure that at the end of the day we succeed, not individually, but together. I think it's only the Republic of Kenya that declined the extension of the staff officers. And I want to say it was not because they couldn't, but of course they also realized a number of factors that the officers also need to go out there and do other things in Kenya, and also give a chance to others who will be joining to also study and learn much of what you have learned. And so, having been here for 1 year, you could not be craving for more. I know we will look like we are losing staff officers who have been here and who have the knowledge of the environment. But then again, we also realize that the interests of the TCC normally come first. And so when you go back, it is not like everybody did not want you to benefit, through an extended stay. But of course, you realize that you are required at home for other duties. So carry your head high, go out there knowing that you have performed well.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Ganale, as has been remarked by the MC. I'm the ATMIS Force spokesperson, and in this particular case, I'll be talking on behalf of all the distinguished staff officers rotating out of the mission. First and foremost, I take this profound opportunity to thank our commanders and all other leaders from the mission headquarters and the police for finding time to grace this farewell event with their distinguished presence. The event marks the end of tour of duty or exit of mission for 18 officers from various countries, but mostly from Kenya, who are deployed in different capacities in ATMIS. The officers have done or given their best to fulfill ATMIS mandate, individually and collectively, in the period of the last 1 year. So far, a lot has been accomplished. Nevertheless, much remains to be accomplished. And at this point, I, the outgoing force spokesperson, I can confidently say we have done our best and we have given a lot. In this case, we honorably pass the baton to our successors to make the African Union dream a reality, so as to accomplish ATMIS mandate. Distinguished participants, peace is a process and never a one-off thing. As we transit, or as the mission transits to the next phase of CONOPS, We wish you well. We wish you bounties of operational successes. May you have the blessing of Allah to guide and protect you from the weird ways and actions of the terrorists. Remember, Alshabab is now a weakened outfit, but not yet out. Decisive action is the only way out if we have to make Somalia peaceful, prosperous, and stable country. We work for this tirelessly as a mission, as forces, as police, because Somali people are very dear to us and the people at the center of our mandate. Peace and stability in Africa has general implication for peace in the region and Africa at large. I'm indeed glad to exit. Remaining and exiting both have the same connotation. It's a win-win. Since we are gallant and committed soldiers from African nations, being in this mission is a good sacrifice for all of us. Having done our best, the 18 officers, staff officers, it's another win. You've done your best and you're going back to your beloved country. Above all, there is nothing as important as going back to your family, well and alive. Definitely, we'll miss the spontaneity of multinational and multicultural environment and the company and generosity of such brilliant officers from the military, the police, and also the civilians. When we say military, that does not refer to military and the police only. We have highly capable, highly professional mission who have also given their take to the success of this mission. We are more empowered now more than ever. We are more experienced and more professionally mature. It is the advantage of working in a multilateral multinational environment. We value your friendship, your company, and we cherish all the support you have given over the period. Your hard work, your commitment, and sacrifice, even in the most difficult and tumultuous moments, even in the most gruesome encounters, is a testimony and concrete proof that Africa has true sons. Long live African Union. Long live African unity. Now I come to vote of thanks. Because I'm a spokesperson cannot just give vote of thanks. I have to So I'm really indebted, and I really thank, I know SRCC has a representative here for everything that he has done. I sum up the recognition of our commanders, the Force Commander ATMIS, Major General Sam Opiding, assisted by our Deputy Force Commanders, for the pragmatic leadership, for guidance and giving clear direction throughout the period. Other stakeholders may be absent, UNSOS, UNSOM, UNMAS, for all the support and facilitation, and above all, the funding of the mission. Organizers of this party, our capable one of our own, I call him my Simpower. Thank you for planning of the event. Lastly, to make a long speech short, this is almost the early hours of the night. We'll miss every one of you. But remember, the world, the 21st century world, is but a global village. So you will have more encounters, more meetings and interactions as we move around with our noble security duties across Africa and even beyond. I conclude by saying, a luta continua. In the